Ladies and gentlemen, so tomorrow in Marvel Contest of Champions, we get the brand new patch 19.0, and then on Wednesday, we're going to have the update, the brand new monthly event quest, which is going to be called Return to the Micro Realm, and we're going to get a first kind of look at the two new characters. We've got Wasp and Ghosts, and if you watch the 19.0 update video, you can get a little bit of an idea of what they're going to do, but still, we have no idea what the full abilities list are, and from the character card initially on Wasp, it looks a little bit scary, but overall, I wanted to do a video today to recap all of the stuff, you know, all the big important stuff that's going to be added in version 19.0, talk about the stuff that I really like, because there are some genuinely very, very good changes, which I think are going to benefit a lot of people, but at the same time, there's one particular mode of gameplay which I think is just the biggest piss take. It's just such a giant step backward, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll talk about that as we get to it. So anyway, yeah, just to kind of go over the headlines here. So we're going to have new quest, Return to the Micro Realm, which again is going to be active on Wednesday. New content, Micro Realms, which I believe are the biggest joke. One of the biggest. I thought Assassin Assignments were bad, but Micro Realms, man, have topped it, and we're going to be talking about that in a bit. There's also going to be a brand new system called Peak Milestones, which seem to further extend milestone rewards. So I'm not entirely sure exactly how this is going to work, but it just seems like there are even more milestones being added to certain stuff, and one of the first places we're going to see this is in Alliance Quest. There's going to be a bit of a restructure there, but exactly, you know, what rewards are going to be available for a lot of Peak Milestone stuff remains to be seen there. And we also have a couple of features coming in that have been in Transformers Forged to Fight since I played the beta of that game, and the first one is want to know what buffs and debuffs are active in the current fight. You can press the pause button to see more detailed info about which ones you have and your opponent currently have. So this is a really, really cool feature that was in like very, very early on in Transformers. You can just pause the fight and get a lot more information about the buffs at play. So that's a really, really cool feature and something that I like and has been long and long needed in Marvel Contest of Champions. There is also going to be a brand new Smart Select feature on champion upgrades, which again they've had in Transformers for a while. So if it works exactly the same way, you just take the Smart Select box and then it will pretty much perfectly level up your character, or as close to perfect with the resources that you have available in your ISO at the moment. So it just makes it even quicker and easier to level up characters. So that's a nice little quality of life improvement there. There have been a lot of adjustments to Alliance Quest maps 1 to 4 to kind of ease the curve for new players, and also significant buffs to the Glory, and also reduction in the cost of stuff for the Glory store, which I believe is an overall win, and it's going to be very, very nice for a lot of players. Yeah, that's pretty much it in terms of the big stuff. And there's also going to be a change to the appearance of the concussion icon as well to be unique, so it's a little bit more noticeable, I imagine, on characters like Quake and Taskmaster. In terms of the bug fixes and improvements, there's lots of little stuff here, but I think one of the biggest ones, especially for a lot of people that run the Trinity and Alliance War, is that Ghost Rider's Damnation will now remove Sabretooth's regeneration, which means Ghost Rider is now much, much better for fighting Sabretooth, because yeah, I had a horrible time trying to take out a Sabretooth mini-boss with Ghost Rider. What was that? A couple of weeks back, so I'm really, really glad to see that change. That's going to be a really, really nice additional buff for Ghost Rider there. But yeah, just a load of little bug fixes and stuff like that. But anyway, on to the Alliance War stuff. So the structure is going to change. There are milestones now going up to 190,000 points in the Glory. As you got, milestones has just been kind of been increasing and increasing. There's like a really, really kind of nice cutoff, well, big cutoff here for anybody that can get over 80,000. As you can see, it bumps up quite significantly there in terms of the milestones. But anybody that's getting over kind of like 8 million points, sorry, 80 million points instead of 80,000. What am I on there? But yeah, 8 million points. Like, there's some really, really decent glory on offer. So it's just kind of a massive milestone system. There are no longer brackets. Everybody has the same milestones. Yeah, when it comes to the ranked rewards, this is the separation. Again, there is a huge table here, but this table, like, overall, like, everybody is getting more rewards, more glory from both the milestones and also the ranked rewards. I think kind of the The biggest thing that just makes me a little bit, when I look at this one, is just the amount of Tier 2 Alpha on offer for the top alliances, man. It's just absolutely crazy. The first alliance every single week, and if somebody dominates this, you are getting half a fully formed T2 Alpha just from the fragments alone. You know, you got the map 6 crystals and also the Tier 2 Alpha there, and additional big chunk of glory to buy more Tier 2 Alpha, but that's such a crazy amount of additional Tier 2 Alpha for the #1 spot there. And like 2 to 10 are gonna get what is it, pretty much a third of a Tier 2 Alpha every single alliance quest week as well. So yeah, the rewards are just insane, and then it trickles down there and there. So yeah, even up to kind of 500, you're getting a bit more T2 Alpha, but there's a really significant difference in terms of getting 500 T2 Alpha every week and half of a fully formed one there. So that is just going to be like a massive whale dominated thing. I feel like the prestige race is going to go crazy. We're going to see a lot more signature stone offers there, because that is just so incredibly ridiculous in terms of the Tier 2 Alpha gain. But yeah, again, just is very supportive of this ongoing narrative, which just becomes incredibly clear in the endgame of Marvel Contest of Champions, Whale Wars, massive pay to win, and when it comes to prestige and signature stone bundles, I think we are going to be seeing an increasing amount of that in the upcoming months. So yeah, super fun time there. So that is one way to look at it, but another way to look at it is just a lot more rewards for everybody else as well. So as well as everybody getting more glory from both the milestones and also ranked rewards, there's also a glory store update, which not only reduced the cost of pretty much everything, but also increases the threshold in which you can purchase items on a weekly basis. So yeah, you can purchase a lot more Tier 1 Alpha, a lot more Tier 4 Basic, a lot more Tier 2 Alpha as well, if you wish. So yeah, it's a bit of an interesting one there, but overall I think I'm mostly positive when it comes to the Alliance Quest updates, because it's everybody getting a substantial amount more rank up resources, and really this update should have come with the you know, the big Alliance Quest revamp, where they added in Sentinels, you know, made the mini-bosses significantly harder. So yeah, if they had just done both of those at the same time, that would have been super good and quelled a lot of that stuff. But I think this is a really nice buff to everybody that does Alliance Quest on a weekly basis, to maybe get everybody a little bit more motivated there. But yeah, the top of Alliance Quest is going to turn, once again, into an incredibly massive Whale War, and I'm very interested to see what comes out of that. Now, the next thing, which I am super, like, I looked at this, I genuinely thought this was a joke, ladies and gentlemen. So we got micro realms, which are next month's dimensional rifts. So what you're going to do is you're going to collect PIM canisters throughout the game. So PIM canisters are going to be available in a ton of different modes of gameplay. I'm just trying to find the exact line to cover it. Let's have a look. So the monthly event quest arenas are going to be your best source. They can also be found in the logging calendar, and starting July 18th, they're also going to be available on daily quests there. So very much like dimensional rift shards, aside from the fact that they're also available in arena as well. But yeah, I don't really have too much. I don't really like events that kind of force you into arena. So it's like dimensional rifts, but instead of just doing the monthly event quest stuff, you now have to potentially do arena. Again, I don't know exactly how it's going to be set up in terms of the gain of PIM canisters, and whether or not, if you want the maximum attempts, you will have to grind arena as well. But yeah, I'm a little bit hesitant of that. So yeah, on top of that, what do you get out of these brand new dimensional rifts, ladies and gentlemen? What is on offer in the micro realms? Let's have a look at the master table. And it's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. The absolute 1% reward, ladies and gentlemen, the absolute top reward, 1% chance, is to get pretty much 1/3, not even 1/3 of a Tier 2 Alpha Catalyst fragment. And again, the total runs possible is 5. The likelihood is that you are either going to get 2,000 5-star shards, or 10% of one fully formed Tier 2 Alpha Catalyst. So yeah, these rewards are just an absolute joke, man. Like, thinking back to Dimensional Rifts in 2016. This is November 2016. This is 20 months ago, ladies and gentlemen. 20. You could get a fully formed T2 Alpha from that rift. You had a chance. It was like a 1% chance. Again, very, very slim in 2016. But even if you get lucky now, you're not even going to get a third of that reward in terms of the Tier 2 Alpha. So bad. So incredibly bad. There's no fully formed 5-star character. There's no, like, featured 5-star crystal either. It's just really, really lame, man. Really, really lame. And on top of the Mercs for Money event as well, that we had with Assassin's assignments and Merc missions, like the monthly event quests, like the stuff on the side, is becoming so shit. It's so rubbish, man. This just, I look at this and I'm like, I just want 6-star shards and like a good amount of Tier 2 Alpha and 5-star basic. And it's just terrible, man. These drop rates are absolutely appalling. So yeah, just incredibly, incredibly disappointed, because these seem like these are GIMP Dimensional Rifts from 2016. Again, we're gonna see how the PIM canister gain is, but like this ain't getting me excited at all, man. Like just bring back, like, just have Trials of the Mad Titan every single month, or like have Modoc's Lab. Even Modoc's Lab, man, looks like it was you know, significantly better than this. And on top of that, it's also going to cost energy as well to run. So super, super great time. And then just scaling down, it's just even worse, man, in comparison. Like the heroic one is just such a joke. It's like most likely, you know, what is it, 20% of a random T4CC, or like 1/4 of a fully formed T4 basic. So yeah, just absolute rubbish, man. But again, the resources are the PIM canisters, and you want to spend those on the Master one. But again, the Master one does, you know, just doesn't excite at all, man. What an absolute crippling disappointment. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, on top of the general stuff and the patch notes as well, we also had a couple of stuff that's come through in-game today. This one just made me cringe a little bit. Important news from Deadpool. So, hi there, Summoner. So sadly, on July 3rd, basically, he's saying that the Pool's gold crystals are, you know, leaving the game, and they are going to have to come with Deadpool as he's leaving. And I've decided to leave behind something as good as gold! Exclamation mark, because it is gold. It's the Greater Golden Crystal. Same great taste of increased gold rewards you know and love, with none of the calories of golden tickets or 5-star gold pool. You know, I can only speak for myself here, but the only reason I brought the gold pool crystals was for the 5-star gold pool. So yeah, I don't know why they're trying to hype that up in that sentence of like, it's going to be like the gold pool crystals, but without gold pool. It's just the gold, ladies and gentlemen, just the gold. And then we have, for those of you who have become Uncollected, there's also going to be an Uncollected Golden Crystal. It's more units than the Greater Gold Crystal, but has more gold. Wow. You've really sold that one to me there, Kabam. So yeah, I don't know, man. I just have no idea. But I would expect to see Golden Trophy champions rotated into these crystals, man, because they know they made an absolute mint off the Pool's gold crystals. So yeah, we're definitely going to be seeing golden versions of like Kang and Thanos or something like that added to these crystals as they go on. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, there is one more as well, which was an update to the arena milestones yesterday, which the Catalyst Clash Alpha Arena is having 2 new milestones, which will award another 1x Tier 1 Alpha Catalyst, and also Premium Crystal. The Basic Arena is also getting another T4 Basic as well. It remains to be seen exactly what these milestones are, because I don't believe any of them are active in arena. So yeah, it's basically just 2 more Tier 1 Alphas potentially up for farm, and yeah, 1 more basic if you like to grind out arena. And you know, that's not too bad. Again, I think there is some good stuff in this patch. I do like the Alliance quest update overall, and I like that they're finally giving everybody a ton more rewards. Micro realms just seem like the quality of life stuff coming from Transformers Forged to Fight is really, really good. The gold the golden Deadpool crystals, or just increased gold crystals, as we should call them now. Just, again, another way to continuously milk the fuck out of the gold shortage instead of actually buffing gold rewards there. And, you know, the tinfoil hat part of me is kind of like, oh, well, you know, they're giving everybody a lot more rank up resources now. But they've created this gold drought, man. Maybe that's they're trying to push everybody to the edge to buy these friggin' terrible value gold crystals. But I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. Now, the final thing, which I almost missed off this video, is the initial card for Wasp. And I'm a little bit worried that Wasp is going to be a very, very fun and interactive champion, with having this wonderful ability of Quantum Evade, which says increased chance to shrink and counterattack when attacked by the opponent. So yeah, this seems like a very fun and interactive mechanic. Just reading the text there, it seems very, very fun and interactive. I really do hope that there are many ways to play around this mechanic, and that it's not going to be like an immediate evade and attack back in. So yeah, a man can dream, ladies and gentlemen. A man can dream, but also, there is going to be enhanced counterattack synergy with Ant-Man and Ghost. There is going to be concussion when intercepting the opponent's dash attack, with Yellow Jacket, petrify when intercepting the opponent's dash attack, with Iron Man Infinity War. All champions gain armor, Friends of Ant-Man, and also a little bit of power gain with Ghost as well. But it also looks like Wasp is going to have stun, enfeeble, which I'm not too sure what that is, concussion, so ability accuracy reduction, I believe, and power sting as well. So yeah, Wasp seems like she's going to be a relatively interesting character, but with, you know, Domino being released last month, Domino is a very fun and interactive champion for many reasons. The take damage just because mechanic, the ability that you can't evade unless you have the perfect class matchup, is a little bit fun and interactive in some scenarios where you might not be able to bring that perfect class matchup to Alliance War, and even if you do, you're still going to take a ton of damage from that awakened ability, and also the wonderful bug with Domino block breaking as well. So yeah, I'm not really too sure, man, but as always, like, these cards can sometimes seem a little bit worse, so I'm going to reserve my full judgment on Wasp until I actually see her in action. But again, it kind of is bringing a few alarm bells at the moment. The Wasp is going to be a super, super fun and interactive champion. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching the Patch 19.0 recap today. If you did enjoy the video, feel free to smash that like button. That'd be greatly appreciated. If you do have any thoughts, opinions, perspective, comments, leave them in the comment section below. Apart from that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.